The long-awaited moment is finally here. The spoilers for One Piece Chapter 1162 have just dropped. And trust me, Oda isn't holding anything back this time. The title of this explosive chapter is God Valley Battle Royale. Yes, the same phrase that Oda mentioned back during Jump Festa 2023, when he teased the final saga as an all-out free-for-all battle. And now, we finally understand what he meant. This is not just a battle. This is chaos reborn in God Valley. The chapter opens with a shocking revelation. Roxy, XEBEC has already crossed paths with Saint Figureland Garling in God Valley. The ultimate outlaw versus the Celestial Knight. Two monsters with opposing ideals, one fighting for freedom, the other for divine authority. But here's where it gets even more surprising. The spoilers reveal that XEBEC has succeeded in saving his mother, Eris, and young Teach. Yes, Marshal D. Teach, the future Blackbeard himself. XEBEC doesn't just survive. He escapes with them. And before parting ways, XEBEC and Eris make a secret agreement to meet again after the war settles, on one particular island, Lulusia Kingdom. Now this is the part that got every One Piece theorist buzzing. Of all the islands across the Grand Line, why did Eris choose Lulusia Kingdom? Could it be her hometown? If yes, then this changes everything. Think about it. If Eris was from Lulusia, that means Whitebeard may have known this as well. It could explain why he once visited or protected that island. And later, why Blackbeard himself seemed to have a mysterious connection to it. But here's where Oda ties everything together with terrifying precision. We all know that Imu-sama destroyed Lulusia Kingdom recently, wiping it off the map completely with that godlike beam of light from the sky. If Lulusia was truly the homeland of Blackbeard's mother, then Imu didn't just destroy a random island, he destroyed Blackbeard's past, his bloodline, and his reason to exist. So now, the question arises, what if Blackbeard has already started his revenge? Remember the flashback during Loki's arc, when Imu appeared in Elbaf and mentioned that Mary Geoise was on fire? Everyone assumed that it was the Revolutionary Army attacking the Holy Land, but what if that wasn't the case? What if the ones attacking Mary Geoise are actually the Blackbeard pirates? It makes perfect sense. If Blackbeard learned that Imu destroyed Lulusia, his mother's homeland, then he would go straight for revenge, and what better target than the heart of the celestial dragons themselves? This twist could explain the silence surrounding Mary Geoise and why the Gorosei seem increasingly desperate. They're not just fighting Dragon's army. They might be facing the wrath of Blackbeard, the men who inherited XEBEC's will. And here's where Oda adds another heartbreaking layer. In one of the cover stories, we see Porgas D. Ace visiting Lulusia Kingdom. At first, it looked like a random adventure. But now, it feels deeply connected. Ace went to Lulusia while searching for Blackbeard, to avenge his fallen crewmate, Thatch. But what if he knew something more? What if Whitebeard told him that Lulusia was where Blackbeard was originally found as a child? That would explain why Ace traveled there specifically. He was tracing Teach's past, going straight to the island where his story began. But fate had other plans. That same island would one day become the target of Imu's divine destruction. And now, it might become the key to Blackbeard's final war. Now, let's move to the second shocking spoiler from Chapter 1162, a revelation involving Big Mom, Ivankov, and Kaido. According to the leaks, Big Mom stole a devil fruit from Ivankov, the legendary fish fruit, model, Azure Dragon. Her intention was to give it to her beloved son, Katakuri, so he could become even stronger and protect the family, but before she could, something unexpected happened. Kaido ambushed her, and in that moment, he took the devil fruit for himself. That's how he gained the power of the Azure Dragon, the very same ability that turned him into the beast we know today. But this information contradicts Big Mom's statement in Chapter 999, where she claimed that she voluntarily gave Kaido the fruit so he wouldn't die during the God Valley incident. So what's the truth here? Was Big Mom lying to rewrite history, to make herself look generous instead of defeated? Or did Oda intentionally show us how even Yonko manipulate their own legacies? Either way, it reveals a darker side of Big Mom, someone who twists the past to maintain her pride. And it also shows how Kaido's rise wasn't just destiny. It was theft, betrayal, and raw survival. Now let's zoom out. All these threads, God Valley, Lulusia, Imu, Blackbeard, Kaido, are starting to interconnect. The battle royale Oda talked about isn't just a physical war. It's a clash of generations, ideologies, and revenge. XEBEC will live through Teach. The sins of the past, from God Valley to Lulusia, are resurfacing in the present. Each island destroyed, each fruit stolen, each life lost, is leading us toward the final war that Oda promised. So maybe the one who will finally set the world ablaze isn't Dragon. It isn't Luffy. It might be Blackbeard, carrying XEBEC's grudge and the rage of a forgotten mother. Final thoughts. Chapter 1162, God Valley Battle Royale, isn't just another flashback. It's the missing puzzle piece that connects Rock's era to Luffy's era. It explains why the world government fears the D Clan, why Imu destroys entire islands, and why the balance of power is crumbling faster than ever. If these spoilers are true, then One Piece is about to enter its darkest and most emotional arc yet. From XEBEC's escape to Kaido's betrayal, from Lulusia's destruction to Blackbeard's revenge, everything is converging toward the ultimate war for freedom and truth, so get ready. because the Battle Royale of God Valley is just the beginning. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more spoiler analyses and One Piece theories. Comment below, do you think Blackbeard is the one attacking Mary Geoise? Or is there still another force we haven't seen yet? Either way, one thing's for sure, Oda is about to rewrite history once again.